Anthony David Trungale here. I'm over at R&R Insurance. You've met me on hole 6. I was sponsoring the hole, had the tent out, and also the owner of TraderTours.com, where I do golf lessons. So I thought I would take a look at your swing here as promised, give you some feedback, talk about the motion here. So one recommendation that, again, totally up to you. I always tell people, if you're hitting the ball well, don't change anything. But at address, you might want to stand a little bit closer to the ball so there's less space between your hands and your thighs there. So if we have Adam Scott, which I've overlapped him as a reference, you can kind of see the posture. So he's also standing a little bit taller. Call that 60 degrees, and then we'll remove him. You're a little bit hunched over, closer to 40. So, again, just a thought. This red line is the swing plane. Again, I can't remember if you said that you've seen your swing on video, but the ideal picture is to trace this red line with the club on the way back and stay parallel to it. So, not bad, just under marginally, but your hands are going right up the red line. The club is getting a little bit underneath you. As you get back to the halfway back point right here, I mean, again, you're nice and parallel, so it looks solid. As you get towards the top, I would say that, in my opinion, your arms separate too much. So the amount of space between your right arm, might call that a flying right elbow, and your left elbow is a little more than ideal, and then this club gets what we call across the line. So back to the Adam Scott model, if we look at the swing plane, at the top, we can see that, again, he's really pointing more into left field, whereas you're over into right field. Now, that doesn't mean you can't play great golf from here. You're obviously a talented guy, I can tell, because watch how you correct all this. You're going to shallow this thing out in transition, and you're parallel to the plane here. So it's definitely possible to play good golf when being across the line. I mean, think about Davis Love III. Or look at John Daly, or think about Matthew Wolff, right? Like, there's literally guys that have had careers on tour from being across the line. It's just not something that, as an instructor, I advocate, because, again, a compensation is required, which you're doing a heck of a job of making it. But what will happen, Anthony, is as you come down to fight and shallow this out correctly, your hands will be a little bit active through impact, and they will flip over. So I think, if memory serves me right, again, this was a very well-struck shot. I just want to say that it maybe overdrew to the left a little bit, which wouldn't be surprising with the swing shape or pattern. So I don't know if you've heard of early extension. You can, again, check out my website or go on Google or YouTube, or any PGA Pro will talk about this. It's really when you're kind of pulling away from the golf ball, or you're standing up out of your posture, but you're doing that because you have to, again, make these compensations. So I talked about your spine angle. Again, let's say that's 40. Watch how you come out of your posture. That's an athletic movement to compensate for what's going on in the swing. So I think that if, again, you wouldn't have to make that move if you were parallel to the plane on the way back. Looks like you could hit the ball, though, a long way, and you made solid contact. And again, very nice work here. So those are my thoughts. I really appreciate you coming out on the course and watching this video. Whether it's business insurance, whether it's golf lessons, anything you need, just call my cell phone, and happy to talk. But again, it was really an honor to meet you, and thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day.